One of the hardest parts of learning data analysis is not even in the analysis, it is getting the data. I've done several live sessions on Python, SQL, Excel, Power BI, and I know many of you are currently on that journey as well. But sometimes you just need that data now, and you don't want to spend hours trying to debug an extraction process. When I started my journey as a data professional, I remember spending so much time trying to get the data. And by the time I finally got it, I was almost too exhausted to actually analyze it. And that's another challenge that many beginners face today. You are told to practice data analysis, but then the question becomes, where do I even find messy, real-world data to practice with? Because most tutorials give you clean data sets, but real-world data is rarely that clean. Recently, I shared a post about places where aspiring data analysts can find messy data sets. And one of the sources I mentioned was web scraping and APIs, because the web contains a huge amount of real-world data that you can collect and analyze. So today, I'm going to show you a shortcut. We are going to collect a real job listing data from the web using Oxylabs Web Scraper API, and then we will do it directly from the website. Then we will bring the data into ChatGPT for cleaning and analysis, and then we'll do further analysis in Excel to answer some interesting questions. And once you understand this workflow, you can use it to collect a lot of messy data sets from many other websites. You can collect from e-commerce sites, marketplaces, or any platform that contains useful data for analysis. So let's get started. But before we jump into the demo, let's quickly talk about what web extraction actually is. Web extraction is the process of automatically extracting data from the web. So instead of you manually copying information from web pages, but an extraction tool would help you to collect the data programmatically and convert it into a data set. And that will make it possible for you to collect large amounts of data quickly. For example, you can extract product prices from e-commerce websites. You can go to job listing websites to get job listings. And again, you can also extract prices, listings from real estate websites. And then we have market data from different platforms like Amazon. And all of these are examples of messy real-world data that can be extremely valuable for analysis. And another important concept here is API. An API simply stands for Application Programming Interface. An API allows different systems to communicate with each other. And in this case of web scraping APIs, you send a request specifying the page that you want to collect data from, and then the API returns a structured data that you can use for your analysis. And this makes data collection much easier compared to building an extraction tool from scratch. Now, for this project, we are going to be using the Oxylabs Web Scraper API to collect job listings that are related to data analyst roles. And from the job listings, we are going to extract information like the job title, the company name, the job location, the salary information, etc. Once we collect the data, we will convert it into a data set and then analyze it using ChatGPT. And then we do further analysis in Excel. And the goal is for us to answer a few questions. We have, which of the job roles is the highest paying role? Which company is highest paying? And which is the most frequent? Which locations see the most data roles? Do social media companies recruit data experts? And that's all. And then you'd also have the opportunity to do this yourself. Now let's get into the demo.
First, if you haven't used Oxylabs before, the first step is to sign up for an account on their platform so you can access the Oxylabs Web Scraper API. I'll include the sign up link in the video description if you would like to try it yourself. And like I said earlier, for this video, we're going to be trying the Oxylabs Web Scraper API, which makes it much easier to extract structured data from the website without writing code. So you would sign up, and once you start with Google over here, you would be asked to verify if you are human. Just click on it and let it load up. Once that is done, you would be redirected to a page where you add in your Google account. And this part is easy, so you just follow the prompt on your screen. Click on continue. And when you are done, you will land on the Oxylabs dashboard page, where you will see things like the Web Scraper API playground and other stuffs. If you click on the playground and accept the terms and conditions, you will be on the playground itself. So this playground allows you to test scrape different websites. In our case, we want to focus on any other websites here, specifically indeed.com, and we can type that in the URL box over here. Once you are done, we can submit the request. Let it load up for a while to extract the data from the Indeed website. Yeah, so you can play around with the output. You check the preview of the page is scraped, and you can even see the code used to scrape the website. If you want more structure to the output, you can toggle the custom parser here, and you can even restrict the job search to specific locations, let's say United States. There are so many things you can do here in the background, such as customizing browser instructions. If you don't know what to do, or you want to explore the Copilot, so Oxylabs has a feature called Oxy Copilot. You describe what you want to achieve there, and in this case, we want to extract data analyst job roles from the Indeed website. And we simply tell that to the AI and click on generate. As you can see, the AI has helped with actions the scraper needs to take, and all we have to do is save and submit request. As you can see here, all data analyst rows on the first page of Indeed has been extracted and returned. So we can export that as a JSON and see the output ourselves, and that's it. As we see here, the scraper gave us the name of the company, the salary range, the location, the job title, the links of all the different jobs posted. Now, we know that Scraper is working for Indeed.com. We can still extract more jobs, and to do that, we need to return to the playground and navigate back to the dashboard. Here, we need to use the Web Scraper API, and we're going to start that for free. And for you to do that, you would need to generate a username and a password. So I will change mine later after this video. So keep yours safe. And immediately you will see code samples that serves as basis for you to use the API. And on the dashboard, what we need is password and the username. For the actual work, let us move to VS Code, which is what I prefer to use. You can use Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab as well. And in the VS Code, let us create and open a new folder. I name my Oxylabs Scrape. First thing is to create an environment called env or env. There we will securely save in our username and password we created in the Oxylabs playground. So the next thing we'll do is to navigate to our terminal in the top right side and use this code to create a virtual environment and then activate it. You know it is activated when you see the green Venv indicator over here. And after that, we create another file called requirements.txt. Inside it, we put in all the libraries we need for the extraction. And specifically, we're going to install request, we're going to install pandas.env and numpy. We can then install them by typing pip install requirements.txt. And next up, we create the main Python file that contains the code we need to extract. And inside the file, we start importing all the libraries we just loaded. The .env specifically is to load in the password and usernames we created on the Oxylabs dashboard. Then let us configure the login so we can see the output of our code as it runs. We do it at the info level so we can keep things very clean. And for simplicity's sake, let us try extracting about 2,000 jobs and set our URL to be indeed.com/jobs. Then we can make a list of data-related keywords we want to search for on Indeed.com. That said, the next thing is to set your search location. Ours is United States, and then bring in your username and password from env. Next, you need to set a parsing instruction to help the API know exactly what we need it to return. And from what we did in the playground, a parsing instruction was generated for us, and so we would impute it there. So now it's a lot of syntax, right? And I know, but you don't have to memorize everything. The explanation is already on Oxylabs documentation, and I can also show you how to get it and use it. So you come over here to the Oxylabs custom parser documentation and specifically look for writing instructions manually. There you are going to see different examples of how to write the custom parsing instructions as you scroll down. And this is for knowledge sake, right? The Oxylabs platform has an inbuilt parser that you can use to automatically generate your parsing instructions. And so for the Oxylabs documentation, that is just for you to understand everything that you need to know about the instructions and how to write it if you really want to understand what it is. And if you are new, it would also be advised that you learn the fundamentals so that all these will not be like jargons to you. And another thing that would help you to even the expert and ask for different items you want to return. You can even use the Gitbook assistant here and ask it to show you how to write the parser. In fact, you can tell it specifically to give you the company, the salary, and the other columns that you need. And you can just copy it into your code base, but you need to edit some things. So next now is to write the function that fetches the HTML returned by the Oxylabs API using the custom parsing instructions that we just defined, and add some sleep time to it as well. Then a small function to extract all the different headers from the response the API gave us. So that we don't duplicate exact same jobs, we can add a unique ID using the function here, and then we write the main loop that will pick each of our search terms one by one and scraping their results from the Indeed website until the target has either been reached or we exhaust the keywords. So for each run, we log the results and the progress out of 2000, which was our target. Between each run, we also add a sleep of 1.5 seconds to avoid detection. After run is complete, we save the job lists to both CSV and JSON. We need CSV here, but I added JSON so you can see how to do that as well. Then finally, we initialize the entire script and let it run. So to run the system, we open terminal again from our top right corner and then type into python main.py, the name of our script, and press enter. As you can see, the script has begun to run, starting with our first search term, which is data. And once it is complete, it moves on to the next one. Let us wait for a while. Nice. So you can see that we got 15 job lists under data, and we can let the entire process run completely. And as you can see in the log file here. So we got some terms like Kibana with no search results and a total of about 15 job lists extracted. If we want more, we can simply increase the search terms. And remember that we saved as both CSV and JSON. You can see the CSV file with all the details we need from job title to salary to location and name of the company and the URL of the job up to 1459 precisely. You can see the more structured JSON as well. We can view the CSV file in Excel and see our results more closely. The titles, location, and all is there. And this is nice. And there are so many things that we can do with this data. For example, we can go to ChatGPT, upload that job CSV and ask it to clean it and give us 10 specific insights from it. For example, you can tell it to show me which roles pay more. You can show me whether there are social media companies that recruit. You can say, show me which companies or locations, pays more or hire more. Let's put it on thinking mode. As you can see, it cleaned my data and gave me some special insights, like the fact that data science manager at OpenAI was the highest paying role. JAS was the highest paying company. Most data roles are remote, and that the data engineers and scientists are most common. TikTok is a social media company that recruits for data roles as well. If we want more, GPT can further tell us that data engineers are the most sought after in the United States. We need to remember that the location of our search at this junction. Also, we see that most roles here are senior roles and that the job are mostly remote. We have consulting firms like Tata and Accenture that requires data professionals across DELAs as well. And the highest salary is over 370K. And we have so many other insights from it. If you want more, we can go into Excel ourselves. We can analyze a cleaned copy of the data set, and we can, for example, calculate the total number of jobs that we scraped and find out those that are data related using the count if like this. We can even use a pivot table to know the top 10 cities or job roles or companies by annual salaries and so much more. And of course, like ChatGPT said, most of the job roles here were remote. And this is how you can use APIs like Oxylabs to scrape job listing data for your analysis.
And that's it for this project. In this video, we collected job listing data from the web using Oxylabs Web Scraper API. We built a data set and we analyzed the data to uncover trends in the data job market. Tools like Oxylabs Web Scraper API makes it much easier to extract web data that can then be used for analysis, that can be used for research and building data projects. And one thing I really like about this platform is that you pay for successfully delivered results when using their web scraper API. They also offer an unlimited time free trial where you can extract up to 2,000 results for free, which makes it easy to test the platform and experiment with your own project. And if you would like to try it yourself, you can sign up using the link in video description. And if you want similar videos like this where I share my journey with you, I share the tools that would help you to grow in your data journey, do not hesitate to subscribe to the channel. Thanks. See you in the next video.